Come on, Aaron Wan Bissaka Defense League, stand up! Diogo Dalot Defense League, stand up! Yeah, DDL, they exist too. And also another defense league that's forming, ladies and gentlemen, the Mazraoui Defense League, stand up! It is me, Botswana Papi, your substitute teacher, if you know what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the reckless conversation. Or maybe we should call this reckless dinner with Botswana. Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It's time to talk about, is it really that time for change? Are we changing the right area right now by choosing to go for Mazraoui and selling Aaron Wan Bissaka? Some real conversations have to be had. I am so undecided about this one. I need you to make your opinion heard. And let's start the show.
Drop a bomb.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb.
Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Everybody, big shout out to everybody that is tuned in. I want to give special shout out to Jonathan Hernandez saying, is it actually KG or fake G? You know, Botswana Papi G. How about that? Jonathan, big shout out to you. Big shout out to Mark in the cut. Big shout out to Manj, Lou, man, Mark with some already big questions already that I'm just gonna just highlight, and we'll come back to this. And I'm gonna open up the lines. I want to hear what you have to say about it. If it's your first time calling in, even better, you'll get an applause for that. So big shout out to Lil Yo saying, uh-oh. I'm not gonna read that one out. Big shout out to AJ. I was waiting here in a dem meeting. Reminder pop-up came in. We'll be on after it's done. Finish your meeting, AJ. Come over here. I want to hear your say. Big shout out to Ika Heng in the house. Let's ditch the stream and play FIFA instead. Please don't. Let's talk about it. Big up to Courtstar. Big up to Yale Malvin in the building as well. And Manj, and also Only Grants. And guys, it's time to talk about it. What's on a G, the comedian? I like it. First of all, here. Big up to Corner as well. Guys, I hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday. It's time for the conversation. So here is why I am with it, right? Expected reckless monologue. Here is why I am with this conversation about, first of all, there is people that right now, part of the fan base, our fan base, that believe Aaron Wan Bissaka is better than Dalot, hands down. Even though we know Dalot is always the favorite, the number one right back under Ten Hag. It's kind of like, a truth now. We've seen it happen time over again last season. And then obviously we know Wan Bissaka is called for specific games because of his excellent skill set, which is probably the best 1v1 tackler under the sun. Nobody has that Aaron Wan Bissaka tackle. You can go look for it in Saudi Arabia, Latin America, Southern Africa, whatever part of the world you go, you will never find that tackle. It's really tough. And this tackle has really made big decisions for us, especially when it comes to the cup finals, the Carabao Cup final, the FA Cup final. We know he was the Doku neutralizer, Aaron Wan Bissaka. We know on the way to that Carabao Cup final, when Alan Saint-Maximin was cooking, we bought the equalizer, Booker T, Aaron Wan B. We know that he has come up, and actually Mitoma has taken the Wan Bissaka test. He's had to retake it and failed it twice. We know that he has a special skill set that is really really important. But defending is not all about sliding and getting that ball sliding on the mud, fam. Let's be real. Defending is a whole different special skills that are required, especially if you're trying to be an elite team, if you're trying to have like possession of the ball and attack with your defenders as well. Because let's be honest, we know Wan Bissaka is not the best going forward. Dalo is better. One is like brown bread, the other is like white bread. But it's time for us to get that organic, rye or organic, whatever, honey wheat bread, whatever bread you like, full grain, whatever. The main point is we need fullbacks that are going to be impactful, not just defending, but also going forward. Now, the question now that I want to pose today is, is it the right moment, though, to be going for Mazraoui? Because Mazraoui, somebody has described Mazraoui to me as Dalo from Wish, or Temu Dalo, or he's like a Dalo, but not quite Dalo. So the question is, like, is this the right area that we should be focusing on? I had a quick little glance at some statistics real quick that I want to just bring forward to this conversation before I even open up the lines, right? First of all, looking at the two players in question, Wan Bissaka and Dalo, looking at that defensive contribution, right? The question is, first of all, who's had more blocks as a defender? Who has had more interceptions as a defender? Who has had more tackles as a defender? Who has had more successful tackles as a defender? The answer to those four questions is Aaron Wan Bissaka.
Oh my God!
Who has had more clearances as a defender? Who has had more headed clearances? Who has won more aerial battles? The answer to those three additional questions is Aaron Wan Bissaka. Now, as I said earlier on, defending is not just about also just statistics. These games, lots of games that are fine margins, that really a lack of positional awareness, especially with your defensive line, when you're trying to keep a high line. Postecoglou, shout out to Postecoglou. When you're trying to keep play an offside trap, you need defenders that are synchronized. You need people to be on the same tune. It's not just about observing your opponents. It's also observing your colleagues. Where are they? So how many times have we lost the game because Aaron Wan Bissaka was not positionally in line, in tune with his three other center backs, three other defenders? How many times has that happened? Where Aaron Wan Bissaka has a lapse in concentration, and then that far post is not protected and a goal happens. Far and too many times is the answer to that question. So while entering a new season, the question I'm bringing forth is, which right backs would you rather have? It's looking like Dalo will stay, and it's either going to be Wan Bissaka or Mazraoui. Where do you stand on this? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put the link in the chat if you want to get your comment in. Which league do you stand for? Which one are you standing with? Even if you're on the fence, I want to hear what you have to say. Big shout out to Codstar saying expected Yappa. Expected Yappa was 8 minutes, 50 seconds. I think we did good. We did good. But I hope it's useful Yappa though. I hope it's useful, Yappa, because I want to know where you stand with this. And ladies and gentlemen, Boss Yappa Papi says Kenny Fan TV. All right. And before we do the thing, here is what's going to inform the conversation. The reason why we're talking about this, ladies and gentlemen. Compliments of Bruna Reyes of Manchester Evening News. Manchester United are reportedly set to compromise on the price for Aaron Wan Bissaka as they look to sign Bayern Munich's Nuzar Mazraoui. Wan Bissaka looks to leave Old Trafford this summer, with United in advanced talks with West Ham over a deal. It is claimed the Hammers are willing to pay a fee in excess of 10 million, while United are thought to want closer to 17.5 million. However, Talksport claims that both clubs will come to a compromise to sanction a speedy transfer. Let's hear the voice of men like Crash. He showed up first. Crash, big up to you, fam.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Chilling, brother. How you doing?
I haven't been on in a while, but busy and everything like that. Got work and all that. But
Which league are you in? Mazraoui Defense League? Wan Bissaka
I'm,
Defense
I'm
League?
not. I'm not in any league per se. I'm in the Let's Get Better Players League, or the way
Okay.
that the manager wants to play. Because I've had it up to here with people trying to say, "Oh, Wan Bissaka's so great at this one thing, defensively, this, that, the third." Yes, no one can deny him that. He's one of the best tacklers in the league, and in honestly, any of the five top leagues in the world. He is. But at the same time, if you want to move forward as a team, if we want to move forward as a new team, we have to get somebody who can play the style that Tenag wants to play. And we
Okay.
can't just keep holding on to players just because we have sentimental values with them or just because they're good at one certain thing. We have to think about how the manager also wants to play. Despite, because let's be honest, the way that the team is being built for right now is not only for Tenag, it's also for a future manager who plays that similar style. So let's say, for example, Tenag gets sacked next season, right? And then they go out to get another manager who's actually similar to the play style as Tenag, or like attacking play style.
Yeah.
They won't keep Wan Bissaka because it wouldn't suit that style of play that he wants to play. So again, for me, it's just we have to let go of the past. The same way as a lot of people said we get rid of Maguire. We should do the same thing with players who do not suit the style of play. It's not about. But yeah, you go.
Crash, who do you rate as better as a defender, like Dalo or Wan Bissaka?
As a defender, I'll say Wan Bissaka. Obviously, as a defender, he's a better defender than Dalot.
So,
But as a altogether package, what you need in a team where, like I said, it's not about what he could do amazingly. It's about what he could offer to Tenag. And if he's not offering what Tenag needs, he has to leave.
yeah. Okay. I hear it. I really, you made some strong points. I think the thing about it is like the best point that I liked from your take is the fact that having continuity, it's not just about right now, it's about getting a fullback that complements where we're trying to move the vision of
Yeah,
the
exactly.
is beyond
Because if
the
you really think about it, before Tenag came in, all they had Mourinho's players and some of Van Gaal's players. They didn't suit the style that he was trying to play. So he got some extra players to come in. Harry Maguire was always player. It doesn't suit Tenag's style. So
Sure.
he basically just has leftovers from other managers who've been at the club before he was there. And that doesn't help at all in that mold that he's trying to build. So, that's just my old take on it. And also, whoever told you that Mazraoui is a wish Dalot, they need to go refurbish their football knowledge because I don't know what they're talking about. They're,
He's just refurbished.
the amount of crack that they're on, I don't know, man. They just need help.
Big up yourself, Crash. That's amazing, bro. He said refurbish. That was funny. Crash, I have another follow-up question, but I want to bring somebody else in and also acknowledge Keegan with the super chat, by the way, saying, what are the attacking stats saying, though? That is a very, very, very pertinent question, Keegan. I feel like we have to look at it not just with defensive, but also what the attacking stats say. So let me just go ahead and just share with the reckless delegates and say, listen to the attacking stats, Keegan and everybody else. Who has taken more shots? Diogo Dalot. Whose shots were more on target? Diogo Dalot. Who has better shooting accuracy though? Wan Bissaka.
Oh my God.
Who has better shooting success? Wan Bissaka. In the Premier League. This is the metric. This one looking at this in the Premier League, guys. Who has actually from having big chances? Who has missed more big chances? Diogo Dalot. Did you know that? It's interesting when you really deep it down to stats. I want to hear what men like Charles is gonna say because I know he's gonna cause a ruckus. Big up, Charles.
Yeah, anyone that wants to keep Wan Bissaka, you're a hoarder, for Christ's sake. It makes no sense. You're keeping somebody
Oh
because
my
he can
God.
slide tackle. Just listen. Man is saying he's better defensively than Dalo. He is only good at the recovery tackle. That's not all defending is. But for some reason, that is good enough to keep a player on the books at Manchester United. Be able to slide tackle.
The thing about it is not just slide tackling,
What
my bro.
else?
Like, listen, Charles. So, in terms of, if we want to actually now expand this comparison to the three players, let's put the three names in question, right? Mazraoui, Dalo, and Wan Bissaka. I have that stats here in terms of, like, all right, who has tackled more dribblers, right? Right? You mentioned it's not just about tackles, but interceptions. Wan Bissaka has more interceptions. Wan Bissaka has more clearances. Those things don't mean anything to you, Charles.
No, it doesn't. He's not a center back or a CDM. He's a fullback.
But you still do need your fullback,
Yeah,
especially
I
if
still
you're
do
like,
need my fullback, but I'm
tackle
not
in
going to
to
keep a fullback
intercept.
because he only excels in one aspect of the football game. We all sit here and watch Man United all the time, and we all sit here and say we need new right backs. And then when it's time to get a new one, let's keep Wan Bissaka because he can slide tackle. It makes no sense. How many teams have somebody that can slide tackle like Wan Bissaka? And how many teams are doing better than us without players like Wan Bissaka? We act like
Mm,
as if we need this guy for some reason. We don't need him. You guys want him. There's a difference. And right now, if what is better for us is Mazraoui, nobody can articulate a good reason as to why we should keep Wan Bissaka.
sure.
Why? Like, no, nobody wants to offer him a new contract. Also, they are saying keep him, but they don't want to give him a new contract. It
Yes.
makes no sense.
Yes. Charles, that is actually a very big point in this conversation. It's like Wan Bissaka, if we keep him, are we willing to keep him to the extent of extending his contract? Because in
No,
January,
they aren't. They don't want to keep
then,
him to
then
extend the contract. They just want to keep him because they think, again, bro, they are hoarders. It makes no sense. Just keep him for keeping sake. Next season,
Mhm.
he will have like 3 or 4 slide tackles. And apparently, that is good enough to warrant you a place in the Manchester United team. It makes no sense to me. We need balanced players. Dalo is 10 times better than Wan-Bissaka at fullback.
Mhm, mhm,
But
mhm.
Wan-Bissaka is better than Dalo defensively at fullback. That's the only point where Wan-Bissaka is better than Dalo. Going forward, you said the stats about how Wan-Bissaka has more shots on target.
Yeah.
Wambi doesn't shoot. How
He
many
has
times
better
have
shooting accuracy. And of course, yeah.
because he barely shoots. Like when you do percentages, the amount of shots you take matters. Dalu, every match he's trying to shot from outside the box, so obviously his shooting stats are going to be down. Wan-Bissaka tries a shot every 8 games, and usually it's maybe a P roller to the goalkeeper. So of course it's going to show that it's on target, but
Okay.
you can't be using stats to judge football, bro. It's like most of these guys, when it's
Mhm.
time to watch a game, they tune into all these watch alongs, and instead of watching the football game, they're in the chat arguing with themselves, bro. Man them are more focused on what Owen and KG are saying about the game than the actual game, bro.
Actual game. You're right. You're
Then
right.
then 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 man them start telling me stats like, oh, this person scored 7 goals. Like, but bro, we watched it. We were here suffering for 7 games. We were suffering. All of a sudden, you're reading me stats.
So okay. What do you say to this message that I received before starting the show, Charles? So Dallo era leading to Gnabry goal. Dallo era leading to Rooney Bajdir, the Copenhagen guy, right? The winner. That winner was Dallo era. Dallo era leading to Palmer goals, plural goals. Dallo era leading to Dendonka goal. Dallo era leading to Billing goal. Dallo era leading to Almiron goal. Dallo era leading to Haji goal. What do you say to that?
I have nothing to say to it. I don't even remember most of those errors, to be honest. And most of the time, when any of those goals went in, the first thing we said wasn't it was Diogo Dallo's fault. It was how the hell did they run through the entire midfield with one pass? It
Mm,
is okay to say Dallo made a mistake here, but again, that's stats. When we watched the game, our visceral reactions were not, oh, Dallo messed up there or this person messed up there. We watched the whole of last season. Dallo was our best player. And
facts.
now we are sitting down here saying that him and Wan-Bissaka are on equal terms. That is disrespectful, bro. Wan-Bissaka only slide tackles. That's all.
All right, all right. You've made it. You've driven your point home. I want to talk to an Wan Bissaka fan in the house. Please let me know who's somebody that's on Wan Bissaka's side. Charles is ready to get Mazraoui in and get Wan Bissaka to West Ham, right? Right, Charles?
Yep.
You're
I'm
ready.
here. I'm waiting.
All right, all right. He'll be in the background. He'll be big up yourself, Charles. Let's see. Can we hear somebody that is an African politician? You reckless, bro. Connor says, I will need Wan Bissaka for this season. Please call in, Connor. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. Let's hear from men like Wale in the house. Actually, let's go to Drex. We're gonna come back to you, Wale, in a second. Drex. Admiral, you here?
Yeah, I hear, man.
Oh, he picked up after I hung up. Be right there. Let's go to Corner, who is Wan Bissaka FC. Big up Corner.
I'm okay. I'm not like Aaron Wan Bissaka mental, but I just feel like I just feel like right now with best. Right now, if I say you can go sign one more player for the rest of this transfer window, who you got to go get?
Me, if one more player, you saying Ugarte to be Ugarte, bro. We need the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who are you getting after Ugarte?
After Ugarte, I need another centre back, fam. We need De Ligt to be
So you need a new centre back, right? Do you need another position on the pitch, maybe?
Maybe if that's a luxury. If it's possible, hell yes.
So we need other positions before we get rid of Aaron Wan Bissaka. I'm not saying to keep Aaron Wan Bissaka on a new 5-year deal. I'm just saying that Aaron Wan Bissaka for the next season, keep him, just use him as cover, then get rid of him. In my mind, Aaron Wan Bissaka, he'll do a job for a season. We'll get rid of him on a free. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, Mazraoui is injury prone. I'd go get an actual right back that will challenge Dallo. You don't want to go get a player that's just going to be sat there. Oh, he might be fit this week. He might be fit next week. No, just go get a player that's actually going to challenge him and do a job. Like, I don't see the point of thinking. We need Ugarte to come in and replace Casemiro. We need another left back because Malacia, I don't know when he's coming back.
But you see, Connor, this is where Mazraoui can fit in too. For the moments that he's fit, he can be able to plug in at left back. You know, he's somebody that is actually.
Why would we go get a right back to play left back?
That's a
left back. What do you want?
That he plays well. You know,
a secondary position. Oh, and if we're signing him, he's going to be the backup right back, not the backup left back.
Didn't you see Aaron Wan Bissaka play left back last season, Connor?
Yeah, and it was awful. So we should get a left back, not a right back. What do you want?
Wouldn't it make more sense to get a right back?
Would it make more sense to get a left back instead of getting a right back to play left back?
No. Listen to me.
No. I am listening. You're just
somebody that can be versatile. Connor, what are you saying?
I'm saying getting a left back to play left back makes more sense than getting a right back to play left back. This is the sort of a winger type thing where you need to, be using your right foot on the left side and your left foot on the right side. No, it needs to be your left foot as the left side as your left back.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Cover? Just go get a player.
Listen, Connor. I should have sent bin you earlier. Joe was saying I should send bin. You know why?
No. I'm not sure about you saying he should sin bin me here because it's saying sin bin Papi. So I'm not sure if you're saying sin bin me here. So let's evaluate this. Let's evaluate this here now.
Okay.
Well, is that Joe Blackman though? That doesn't look like Joe Blackman to me because that I'm just really tired. That don't say Joe Blackman.
Listen. No. Okay. Here's the thing. The thing where you went wrong in your take is, or the sin bin of the offense was. With a part where you say, well, I'd keep Wan Bissaka.
There we go. Simple yourself, Papi. Simple. No. Read the chat. Read the chat.
Yeah. Listen. Connor, you said I would keep Wan Bissaka for a year and then let him go. We're not letting him go. In January, he could have another contract, bro. This is like the same thing. Yeah, he could have signed a pre-contract agreement with a club outside the Premier League.
Right, and
so we're not letting him go.
No. Hang on. I said let him go because his contract's up next year. What is the difference between him getting a contract agreement in January with another club and letting him go on a free next summer? Nothing. Simbing yourself.
not
You're being
letting
stupid.
him
You are being
go.
stupid. Simbing yourself. Stupidity is chasing you, and you're not fast enough to escape it. You are very slow today.
Ah, no. He said, I should sim it myself. All right. Let's bring Connor back.
No, yeah. Right, we'll run the show now. Bring me in another guest. I'll run the show from now. Bring me in a guest. Don't know who this is, but are you going to be able to talk to us? Great talk.
Big up, Connor. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about Wan Bissaka. We're talking about the rumors that Mazraoui is very close to coming to Manchester United. I want to hear your opinion. The link is in the chat. I can put it in. Goku says, can you send the link? I will put it in right now. Let's hear Admiral Drex, bro. Where are you? Where are you with this conversation, brother?
Yo, big up, Papi. Can you hear me?
Yes, live and clear, sir.
Big up the shot. I would say I would sell Larry Wan Bissaka this season. If he had, let's say, if he had two more years in the contract, right? Like say that's including of this one, so making it 3, then maybe keep him for an extra year, right? Because one can argue and say the right back is not really a priority. But man is leaving for free next season. Man is gonna leave for free next season. So what are we doing? Are we just gonna let 10 M's walk up? Even if it's 10 M's, a lot of people are saying that he's been undervalued and all of that, right? But it is what it is, right? The wages is on. It's no none of these guys' fault, right? So we have to factor that in. And also, let's not make it look like Wan Bissaka is an exceptional right back. No, Wan Bissaka is just a defensive fullback who also has a lot of question mark, right? First of all, I know you were talking about you did go through a list of Dalo's shortcomings that led to goals, right? But over the years, right from when Ole signed Wan Bissaka, we've seen goals that have gone in, and this could be attributed to Wan Bissaka's lack in concentration. The back post, like what Mardini said, if you put yourself in a position where you have to make a last-ditch tackle, therefore means your defensive capability is questioned already.
Ooh, Connor wants to respond real quick. Hold on, Connor.
No, it's just the point he made a second ago of we're letting 10 M's walk out the door. Sure, we're letting him walk out, but how much are we going to go spend on his replacement?
You heard him, Drex?
What it is, how much are we going to spend on his replacement?
Yeah, like how much you're saying, oh, we're letting this walk out the door. Yeah, we're just going to go out and spend it straight away anyway. What's the point?
So no. So you rather have him walk out the door than you have to put hands into your pocket to get a fresh 10 M's to go spend on the red bike. Is that what you're saying?
In this scenario, when the other right back's Mazraoui, yes.
So what you don't like Mazraoui doesn't make the fact that Wan Bissaka should go for free justifiable. No, it doesn't make sense. The fact that you don't like a player doesn't mean that we should just
the fact that the player is injury prone. The fact that the player is injury prone.
You're saying Mazraoui is injury prone. I remember when Ten Hag took over United, Wan Bissaka was injured from if I'm not mistaken, August until January, when Dalot was playing basically all
August to January.
Yes,
we'll fact check it. We'll
20. I'll give you one now. 2022-23 season, he was out for 43 days. 2023-24, he was out for 44 days. So when you say players have injury record, right? You're just using it as an excuse to hold on to something that doesn't actually, to me, in my opinion, doesn't make sense. So right, every player's got an injury list. Do you want delete?
No, every player has an injury list. Wan Bissaka's is a lot shorter than Mazraoui's injury list.
Does he have an injury list? Yes or no?
Does he have a shorter injury list?
Does he have an injury list?
Does he have a shorter one? Does he have? Mazraoui has double the injuries.
Okay, all right. Everybody has an injury list. It's part and parcel of playing. I hear you guys. But like when we're starting to really compare like that, I don't know if it's a useful conversation. Let's hear Mr. Crash Illustration, who says I should bin myself. Crash.
Why did you let him back in?
No,
But what was the point of that?
it was Emma saying, fight, fight, fight. I wanted to see where it was gonna go, you know. But what do you think about Drex's point of view? All corners like comeback. Like what was going through you, by the way?
Connor's, I think Connor's comeback to that point of view was very ill advised. I don't think he was thinking about it out of a way of, first of all, from the PSR point of view, and also the fact that we need players. We can't just let a player go for free and not get something back from him. Like a player like Maguire, see, that's a player I can see like we let go for free because no one is trying to pay the wages that he's on. We're not trying to sell him, as it's been coming out from the club consistently. They're saying that, oh, we're not trying to sell Maguire, we're trying to keep him. He's an important player. That is like a whole different thing right there. But Wan Bissaka, he's a sellable asset.
Yeah.
We need a player who's better than him at going forward than he is. So we have to move on we got to move on. You can't just say, oh, yeah, because this player has a shorter injury list than the other. Like, no, that doesn't make sense. You have to move on.
I hear it crashes his Mr. No Sentimentality FC. Arten says, sounds like we should keep Wan Bissaka and Mazraoui, like from what they were saying, right? Let's hear a different perspective. Let's go to Mr. Let me give him his intro. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can find it. Oh Lord, this is horrible. All right. Until I find the intro, I will bring you in. Big up Goku. How you doing, bro?
What's up, bro? How are you doing?
Oh man, it's a reckless dinner, reckless brunch, depending on.
I like this, I like this.
Yeah. Where are you?
Yeah.
Goku?
I like this still.
Yeah. Where are you coming from? Which part of the world are you in?
Nah, I'm coming from Ireland still.
You're in Ireland. Okay, all right. Post work and everything. Where are you?
Yeah. What's it?
Let's hear your point of view about Mazraoui. Should we get Mazraoui right now? Should we keep Wan Bissaka? What are you saying?
It's a word one because Mazraoui is an injury. Is Luke Shaw 2.0, injury prone. But if you counteract injury prone, he's all around better than Wan Bissaka, in my opinion. He's better on the ball. He's more versatile as well. We've seen that Wan Bissaka playing at the left back position. It's not his position. If you put Mazraoui there, when you look at Mazraoui there, he looks competent enough to play there. If we put Wan Bissaka there, we're in a lot of trouble. The times where I was looking at him during the season at left back, it didn't really fill me with confidence.
So, but like Goku, last season he was put on left back because we had a crisis, right? Unprecedented, like Malacia, Shaw, they were all missing, right?
Did you think it was weird he didn't put Dalot left back and Wan Bissaka right back?
That was weird, but I think he had his reasoning for that, and maybe part of it was like the manager likes players that are multi-positional,
but he knows that Dalot can actually play there. So my thing is, why did he not play him there and play Wan Bissaka in a more comfortable position that he knows quite well?
Maybe part of it was probably Goku. Part of it was maybe he was thinking, I need to teach you to play left back, and these are the instructions. Let's see.
Where did that lead him to? He's getting sold now. That led him nowhere.
So he failed that test.
He failed.
I guess, right?
Failed.
Okay.
We'll get him next time. He's gone.
So you'd rather have Mazraoui in there?
I'd rather have Mazraoui minus the way he gets injured. His injury record is mad still.
Yeah,
it's mad.
It's a little bit worrisome. Guys. I don't know. I'm still undecided, bro. I'm undecided. Let's be real about it.
I don't want to pay 20 million for him though. No, I'm not trying to pay 20 mil. 15 million, I think. It's about right.
But you heard this report that I just read. Like the valuation is like Man United are saying, they want closer to 17.5. Do you think that's actually going to happen? That's possible.
That might be a light add-on to that still.
Word. Bro, big yourself up, Goku.
Big up, bro.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. Stick around. The conversation. Also, there is another conversation part 2 that I want to talk about if we have enough time. But let's hear the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Kanyata in the building.
What's good, Papi?
Good, brother.
Botswana Papi.
We're here. We're here,
Yeah,
my
man,
brother.
we're
How are
here.
you doing?
We're here. You forgot
Yes.
the box wine manager.
The box wine manager, well, I figured it's still early in the day right now.
Yeah, it's too early. It's too early, man. I want some
I
little
like
bit,
that shirt. You got it's the FIFA 17.
bro. FIFA 17 is like old school. It's
Old
like,
school like that. Respect,
it's
bro.
it's the one I use. I just came from the gym, so it's like a crib.
Yes. Where are you? Are you?
No, I just wanted to clarify. I'll start by first clarifying what you guys were talking about.
Sure.
Why Eric Ten Hag played Wan Bissaka and left back. If you look at the games that he played them on the left back, it was not definitely to just try and teach him how to play left back. No, mainly you preferred Dalot to Wan Bissaka over Dalot because going backwards, Wan Bissaka has the most superior attributes as compared to Dalot. So the games that Wan Bissaka played on the left side, if you look at it, we were closing down Saka against Arsenal, and we're closing down the Liverpool Mo Salah. Those are the games he mainly switched directly as a technical move to make sure that Wan Bissaka can close down those two when going backwards. Which is more superior? Which are the most superior attributes that Wan Bissaka has as compared to Diogo Dalot? So that's why I just wanted to clarify that first of all with the other callers' conversation. But where I stand, for me, I just feel as though that we are. The problem is that we've become spoiled too quick with this Ineos thing as United fans. Already we're trying to fix places that can be fixed even after 2 seasons, bro. Right back, there's already Wan Bissaka and Dalot. Our biggest problem is left back. We've got 2 injury-prone players there. One hasn't played, both of them haven't played football in a year, bro.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
People are already seeing youngsters that have never kicked a ball in the Premier League and saying, oh, these youngsters can come in now. What? This kid aren't proven.
So in your opinion, we should leave Mazraoui alone and just keep Dalot and Wan Bissaka?
Bro, we need to get another center back. We need to concentrate on the things that matter. We need to bring in a defensive midfielder, first of all. We need a left back. These things are the most worrying positions. Defensive midfielder comes in. We need to lock in another central defender. Then we can start thinking luxury now. Like, we're feeling lacquer now. Let's get rid of this one. Let's at the
Kenya,
moment.
I hear you. Are you not worried about switching our style a little bit just so that like we can accommodate like Wan Bissaka? Let's be honest, like we're not really attacking a lot from the right, and you could point a finger and say anytime Wan Bissaka is on that right back position, offensively, we're not so good on the right. Doesn't that like worry you? Like Dalot is gonna be playing. There's so many Premier League games, bro. There's Europa League games, and so like having to tweak how we're playing and having to sacrifice our offensive output on the right. Like, doesn't that worry you, bro?
Yeah, it doesn't really worry me because we still have a lot of the games are different. If we're facing Man City, I wouldn't put Dalot there. I'd rather have Wan Bissaka because I know we'll be on the exactly. In the Europa League, these Spanish teams have always been a menace to us. Those are type of games. This is what tactic is all about. You have 2 different type of defenders that have different attributes. Why would you want to mess up that? Because if you're going in for the attack, you have Dalot who's going to play well in the attack. If you know you're going to have to defend half the time of the game, you have a more superior defender in Wan Bissaka. Period. It's like the job has been done for you. And yet you want to complicate it by bringing a player who's unproven in the Premier League, first of all, whose injury record is a worry. So now you want to bring another defender who might be injured for half the season when all your other left backs have spent the whole season in hospital. You ended up playing, bruh. It makes no sense. It's retarded. Oh, sorry for using the R word.
Oh no! Just like that, we lost him. That is not allowed. Yes, yeah, no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and hear. Yo, who is this? Big up, Shay. Shay Arsenal. Yo, what's up? Ricardo Carifiore, how you doing? You happy?
Yeah, we need to someone.
Get out of here. You are an up, Shay, guys. That's Shay Arsenal. Give him a follow if you if you wanna support your fellow Arsenal brethren. But you know what? He says he's like about Calafiori. That's, I guess, one of the biggest here we goes out of the last few days. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like you guys, Shay, are investing in the wrong area. You should be focused on a striker and not a fullback. Let's hear, ladies and gentlemen, I found the intro, the one and only.
Channel 906. How raunchy. You can't just gyrate and control them.
Raunchiness. Mr. Raunchy, what's good?
Nothing lately with these shows. I don't know what's going on. What kind of people are you having on? Like KG's gone for like a couple of weeks, and this channel's just going to the.
It's got a substitute teacher, and the substitute teacher got a substitute.
But today, please don't bring anybody else on because I need to just say my thing, okay? Let's talk about Wan Bissaka. Of course, you're going to get him out. He's on the last year of his contract, and he's not good on the ball. No matter what you're going to tell me, like, he's not consistent. He might do one or two things that might amaze you because he's improved under Ten Hag. You have to give him that. He was even worse before Ten Hag came in. Okay. Yeah. And he, like every manager, kind of has a prototype of player that they need for the style of play. Like I think Wan Bissaka would be perfect for Mourinho, but not Ten Hag. Like Ten Hag needs more technical players. And then people keep talking about, oh, they're all linked to Ajax. When was the last time Man United was in the Champions League semi-final? When did we beat Real Madrid? When was the last time United beat Real Madrid? At the Bernabeu.
Shut up.
And Ten Hag did it. He beat them 4-1. When was the last time United did it? Tell me. When did we beat Real Madrid at Bernabeu for anything? They thrashed them 4-1 with that Ajax team. It was the only just team to reach the semi-final in 23 years. 23 years. What they did was actually miraculous. You can't write this stuff because Dutch football was really on the downhill. We all know it. And they don't do well in Champions League. Ajax had, like, we're pretending that it's a normal thing what he did. Like, that's why he got the United job. Trust the process, trust the manager, calm yourselves, trust, like, it will all be fine.
And trust Mazraoui.
And also, one more thing with the injury record. Wan Bissaka last season missed more games than Mazraoui. And also, injuries are not like a permutation. Like, if you understand, it's like you can't predict the future by like just looking at how many days somebody's had out. That's not how injuries work. That's like, we don't have, like, I am not a doctor, and I don't think either of the people like talking were. Like, we don't understand the ins and outs of like how injuries work. Like, they have a whole medical team that they just changed up. Don't you think they would go through like their due diligence? And Euro didn't have an injury before. No.
I actually don't know.
Wait. Euro didn't have a thing, like he missed one game before he came to United, and all of a sudden he's injured. It's a lot of factors. You can't just look at it.
You must be doing something wrong, then, isn't it?
No. You have to pay consideration to a lot of other variables. Just looking at a list of how many days a person's been out or how many games he's been out doesn't give you factual information that this is going to be the trend going forward. And talking about Delict, he's 24 and he's played more than 300 and something games. Of course, he's going to be out.
Shabazz, looking at somebody's injury list can give you, it's an important metric to figure out.
No, it's not.
Shabazz. Looking at the nature of the injury, you can definitely make an informed
There's no way you can predict a single player is gonna be injured. You can always say like there's a higher probability, but it might not happen. And he's coming in not as the first choice anyway. We are gonna have two left back that are gonna be good on the ball. And most of the people that are hating on Mazraoui probably never watched the Ajax team. Probably never even watched like what kind of football Ten Hag was playing. Like you guys don't know what type of manager we have in our hands. And soon
I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. You've been talking for time, blood. You've been talking for time, blood. It's time for you to shut up, blood. It's no longer your time to talk, fam. Yeah, you've been talking for at least 3 minutes now, and man's been listening to you for way too long, blood. I don't want to hear you no more. I don't know what you've been doing on the show, but I'll tell you this right now, yeah. I know we have a good manager in Ten Hag. What are you talking about? Of course. What? Blood, hold on 1 second. No.
Shabazz,
did I not do this? I know what kind of manager. Bro, listen, funny enough, yeah. The funny thing is, yeah, there's a couple of players that I wanted to come over when Ten Hag was coming over, yeah. But guess what? They actually went to Ajax. They actually went to Bayern Munich. Funny enough, yeah. And one of them was on loan to Liverpool. Yeah?
Yeah.
I actually wanted those two players. That's what I'm talking about. I wanted Mazraoui to come with Ten Hag, yeah? And funny enough, I also wanted that Mexican Mexican central defensive midfielder that went to West Ham, yeah? Alvarez, that's his name, right? I wanted those 4 players because these all players that were all leaving, but we were involved in it and Ten Hag was our manager. I thought we should have first dibs on these guys, yeah? That's what I thought. Yeah, Ten Hag should be swooping in. And you know what? If we had Ineos at the time, those players would have been ours, fam. And we'd have been cooking already because we would have been making sure that we was getting the players in to play the system that he needs to play, bro. Yeah. So yes, I do believe. Sorry, go on. It's your show today. Hold on.
So listen. Nah. For me, it always look weird. Let's do this. Listen, I mean, that's the thing that I feel like people are missing in this conversation, the technical ability that Mazraoui also has. Like, let's not forget, guys, if you make it up the ranks in the Ajax youth team to the under 17, to the under 19 and under 21, like, you don't just, it's not, Ajax don't take everybody, you know. You have to have a certain sort of like IQ and technical ability that like your first touch has to be good. And this is the type of player that we're talking about. It's not, obviously we'll be missing that Wan Bissaka, you know, tackle, but we'll be getting a lot more. There's that part of the conversation that we also need to you know, bring up to the table and make sure we don't forget. By the way, guys, if you're just tuning in, kindly don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Let's bring in somebody who hasn't spoken yet. Let's see Vegeta in the building.
What's up, Bots? What's up, Joe? What's happening? I knew Joe was coming with the chaos the moment he said, "Let me in." I knew the walls were going to be broken down.
In caps lock, he was like shouting, "Let me!"
I was like, break the walls down, fam. I'm like, you know what, though, Shabazz, you know what the funny thing is, yeah? I know me and you were spouting kind of the same thing, but what you were saying was, yeah, is that we should have. Hold on, actually, where is he? Is he still there? Did he leave? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he left.
Never mind. All right, let's move on. Go speak. You speak. Yeah, it's your time.
Yeah. No, thanks for having me on the show, guys. You know, I've been listening to everybody patiently. Yeah. And my one question to fans, right? When did we become Hospice FC? When did we become giving away stuff for free FC? When did we become an NPO? I want to know that, bro. Because all of a sudden, sediment is overriding the reality that we find ourselves in. Honestly, that's what it sounds like. Every season, we're like, we're not going to be sentimental. It's United first. The moment they want to sell your favorite player, I don't know. I don't like this. Why are we selling him? What are we doing, guys?
Whoa. I hope you don't think that's what I've come here to do. I'm Aaron Wan Bissaka, defense person from long time, yeah? But that's not what I've come here to do, by the way. That's not what I've come here to do. From moment day one, I came with that kind of sentiment, but then I was like, do you know what? I'm not letting this guy leave for free. That's where I'm at right now. We shouldn't be letting any players from the last regime leave for free. And forget the last regime. Any players that haven't been a good enough servant to us should not be leaving for free. You only let good servants leave for free. That's what I say. Yeah.
We are on the same team. Don't worry, my brother. I'm just addressing the general thing because I've heard the argument for keeping him being the slide tackle. And I'm like, guys, so we bought him for 50 and then we're going to let him go for free for slide tackle. Like, are we going to keep doing this? I'm just asking because we loaned Pogba for 90 million, essentially. If we're doing this, we're loaning Wan Bissaka for 50 million, in my opinion. If we're getting nothing out of it, this is just one expensive loan. One expensive loan deal, essentially. That people
do you know what? No. You can't say that, because he has contributed, bro. Yeah. But one thing I will have to say to you is, let me ask you this question, Do you think Mazraoui is an upgrade on Aaron Wan Bissaka? Because I am Aaron Wan Bissaka Defense League. Yeah, I am. Yeah. But I'm gonna ask, is he an upgrade to Aaron Wan Bissaka, do you think? In your humble opinion.
I'm gonna give you an honest answer, right? Every time I come to any show, I always say this. I don't watch every league, so I can't definitively say that this person is an upgrade. But what I'm trying to say is that the club is not a NPO. We're not just giving things out away for free. So I'm just saying, on the one hand, we're saying that the club is struggling to make funds, but then we're saying when we can sell assets, we're not going to sell them. That doesn't make sense to me.
No. I had a follow-up question. I was gonna follow up with this. Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Okay, look.
The answer is I don't know.
Because you still didn't even answer my first question. So answer that first, and then I can follow up with the other question. Okay. Yeah. Do you think? So your answer is you don't know to the Mazraoui question. Yeah. You don't know. Yes. Okay. So this is the other question. Yeah. So if you don't know yet, would you be open to extending Aaron Wan Bissaka's current contract? Not giving him a new contract, his current contract. I'm asking you this. If you don't know that the next man is better than him, why get rid? If you can just extend what you currently have. Or do you think that we need to upgrade? And is Mazraoui upgrade? These are all valid questions.
No, Joe, you have to let people answer. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, this is like 5 questions.
Because you didn't answer the first one. You didn't answer the first one. I've been waiting to do this for time. Shut up, you shut up. Go
he got sent on his own channel.
Go on, Vegeta. Go on, Vegeta. I'm listening to you.
Question, right? Was I don't know because I don't watch Mazraoui. So to answer your second question, bro, is would I extend it? No, simply for the sheer fact that a lot of these players we've watched enough of them to know that are we gonna keep moving forward with them or not? I think the actual problem that people have is the replacement rather than the replacing itself. That's just what I'm observing. It's not that we're just letting go of Wan Bissaka. It's the fact that we're replacing him with this player that I said, I don't know him. For all I know, he could come and do good at United. But I'm not gonna keep extending because that's what we've been doing, bro. That's when we talk about the history of the Tottenham, that's the history of the Glazers. We keep extending, hoping to sell. We've got a track record
the history of the Glazers is look. I'm not saying to extend to hope to sell. Listen, I'm just telling you this, bro. Yeah, I'm a fan of Aaron Wan Bissaka, innit? Yeah. So as a fan of Aaron Wan Bissaka, I'm just saying we better upgrade him for better. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want unless it's a younger prospect. We could get a younger prospect, yeah. But if we're doing a like for like, or not even a like for like, something that we don't even think might be better, then what's the point? What's the point? But anyway, look. If we can get him for a cheaper contract, then do that, innit? That's the only thing I'm gonna say. That's the only difference it would make.
Facts. But that's actually what I was gonna say, Joe. That like the only grounds where you want to keep on Bissaka if he says, "Listen, I'll be here for lower wages," because part of like the problem with him is like he earns more money than like Trent Alexander-Arnold per week. He's the third highest paid right back in the league. What is this? You know, so we need to, if we're gonna keep him, we need to make sure that we're keeping him like for lower per week. You know, Yale says Wan Bissaka has played 236 games. He has only 2 goals and 17 assists. Mazraoui in 293 games, 23 goals, 31 assists. So yes, Maz is a big offensive upgrade on Wan Bissaka.
Can I just say, something? Can I just say something though? As much as Vegeta, haven't seen Mazraoui, we can't in one breath say we trust in the Sinister Six, aka these Ineos Dons. We're happy with them, they're doing the most. But we're not going to trust them in this instance because we're not sure. At the end of the day, they're the people who are being employed to do this. And this is what them and Ten Hag, by the way, who still hasn't lost his veto, are agreeing to at the end of the day, whether we like it or not. And for me personally, a lot of these guys, we can't say Ten Hag deserves a rebuild if we're going to keep players from multiple managers. We need to move forward at some stage. And unfortunately, because of the situation we're in with his contract, he's finding that we need to make the decision now rather than later. I think on KG's channel, the ideal situation, because I don't think right back is a priority, would have been for Wan Bissaka to have 2 years, and then we can deal with it next season. But unfortunately, if we take off our fan hats, the people running this club are faced with the dilemma, right? And the third option that you presented is up to Wan Bissaka. Is he willing to take a pay cut to stay? Well, we've learned from these players that the answer is clearly no. We asked Varane, he said no. The only person I think we messed around with was David, because he said yes, then he said, nah, get out of here. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, these people aren't willing to. And why should they, bro? If I'm offering you 100K a week, then I say to you, you see, you love us, bro. How about 80K? You're like, whoa, for what?
Sure, Vegeta. No, all right, we hear you. Big up yourself for calling it, by the way, and we'll come back maybe a little later on in the conversation.
Yeah, I'll be in the chat because I'm just giving my son a bath. But when I'm done, I'll still be here.
Sounds good. Lil Yo-Yo says it's simple. Sell one
information.
You know, let's look at this question real quick before we bring in the next caller. Yale says the question that should be asked: can Mazraoui push Dalo out of the team? Maz will most likely be a backup to Dalo.
Oh, that's not necessarily true, isn't it? Yeah, it's not like Ten Hag's not a fan of Mazraoui, is he? He clearly is a fan of him, or he wouldn't be trying to get him back in the team. Do you know what I mean? So he clearly likes him and thinks he's going to challenge Dalo for that spot. But have you read all the super chats as well?
I literally was about to read Sibusiso's super chat. I read the previous one, but Sibusiso says Mazraoui injury prone, missed 96 days, 19 games last season. Wan Bissaka 16 days, 21 games missed. Stop this BS. Get rid of Wan Bissaka right now. Let's hear the voice of AJ. What are you saying?
AJ, my dude, bro. You saying that you get some random calls.
My call just ended. I've been like stressing, like this guy just circular doesn't get it for like the last half hour. That's what I'm so happy just ended.
Damn.
I understand.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I thought that was a pretty good comment that came up about Mazraoui versus Delo and how that's going up. But yeah, I would hope it's more of not necessarily one will be back up to the other. They fight for the spot, and the first one gets it, and then you got injuries too and all that. Like, it doesn't have to be, man versus. Hopefully, it doesn't turn into favoritism or whatnot. But that's where I'm at with it. You can't necessarily. I don't know enough about Mazraoui to say if he's better or not.
So you do. Hey, has anyone ever told you this before?
No, I've never heard that.
You look like fantastic. Hey, Reed Richards. Yes, I'm calling you Reed Richards from now on. Yes. Mr. Fantastic. It's not a bad name. You're called Mr. Fantastic. What's wrong with that?
I mean, facts. Facts.
Sorry.
AJ, look at your twin.
Oh yeah, you found that shave. I'll probably look younger than him.
You found that quick. Wait, sorry, continue. My fault.
No, you're good. Yeah, that was my thought there. Like I said, I had a meeting going in the background, so I didn't even know if I'd get on or not. But I don't know what's next. What do you want to talk about?
Come on, boss. Do you want to lead?
So I mean, okay, there is this other conversation too about a potential striker that we're looking at. By the way, it is right
Let's read that, actually.
It's right here. Elsewhere, United are considering a bid for Hoffenheim striker Maximilian. How you say that, AJ?
Yeah.
Claims Football 365. While Liverpool are thought to be long-term admirers of the 21-year-old, he's also linked with a move to Atletico Madrid and Juve. Though they are said to be unwilling to bid above 25 million, Hoffenheim reportedly wants 34 million for him. Despite Atletico and Juventus's stance, Hoffenheim believe there is a good chance they will get the fee they are after this summer. It remains to be seen whether United and Liverpool will go head-to-head for his signature from by Bruna Reis, again, of Manchester United Evening News. Yeah. And you know anything about this Hoffenheim striker?
No, I don't. But if the next thing we do is bid for another striker, I'm going to be pissed. Like, where's the priority?
Tell them. Tell them.
Yeah.
What do we know? It's true, Dominic. What do we need next? Yeah. What do you need? Do you even think it's best that we be getting a right back right now? Do you think that's a priority? Because that's
honestly
what
no.
we're talking
But
about,
I
really.
I hear he does both flanks. He can cover both sides. So, you need utility's all right, but.
Sorry, who said that? Who said that?
It's Lil
Simp
Yo-Yo.
in yourself. It was Yo-Yo, so I can't even simp in him because he's a mod. Yeah. Simp in yourself. Yeah.
You put it on screen, man.
It wasn't me. It was him. Yeah. He's in control.
Too distracting. No, but
I'm calling for her back.
Right. We should ban Yo-Yo. But yeah. AJ, you're saying it's not the right area we should be looking at right now, right?
No, not at all. I mean, considering how vague is that, right? So it's just more, Man United news, I think, going out. I'm going to hope that because you can consider it, but not spend too much time on it or priority, and that's all right with me.
Well, you say that, yeah, but I think, look, there's been rumblings, yeah. Even we've been linked to Tony as well, yeah. I almost think that we do want a third striker. I think we actually do. If we get rid of the right players, I think that Man United are actually looking to get a third striker if the funds let it. If you know what I mean. Yeah?
I agree with you. But after the money goes elsewhere, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, we need one more defender. Just give me. Hold on. Where is it? Oh God, I can't find it.
Sin you for not finding it, Joe.
It's gonna start turning on the lights. But.
Hey, okay, that would have been a nice thing.
Yeah.
No, let me bring in somebody else. AJ, bring yourself up. Thank you for calling. As always, you are so Joe. What was that? Poor pass.
Too late.
Couldn't even score. I wanted to hear the professor. He took way too long. I know, Preet. He took too long. Let's hear, Professor. What are you saying?
About time.
Oh my God! Hold on. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna say any words. Yeah, Professor Omo, do what you usually do. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, you're gonna have the floor. 4 minutes. Boom. Go. You. All you.
You got the time up. Thank you very much. To make this quick, Mazraoui makes no sense. Turn off that sound. Mazraoui makes no sense. You have to right back already. Listen, Wan Bissaka is leaving her free, one way or the other. Papi, what do you say? He's the third highest right back, and you want to take a pick up to go to West Ham? Nope, he's leaving her free. Good luck. You need a left back. You have no left back. You have no center back. You're one injury away from Lindelof and Maguire. Like, what are we doing here? Your center midfielder. When we just complaining about when people complained about Casemiro last year, we were complaining Casemiro, and now you need a DM. striker makes no sense. It makes no sense. You have a 23-year-old in Xerxes, a 21, 22-year-old in Hoyland. You have an upcoming 19-year-old in Whitley. That's 3 strikers already. You have 6 wingers. Are you worried about wingers? No, this is your priority. Right now, left back, centre back is priority. We need more centre back. There's no reason why Arsenal has 8 centre backs and we're struggling with 4. Johnny Evans is here for his coaching badges. He's not even a player. If Johnny Evans is on the pitch, you should play the Carabao Cup, and that's about it. I don't listen. You have Lindelof. There's your centre back: Lindelof, Maguire, Leacher, Euro. Who else is there? I'm not counting Evans because I said Evans is here for his coaching badge. He should be in the youth team. You have 4 centre backs. That's not enough. That's not. You need 2 more centre backs. Go get more centre backs. Delete. Listen, when people say Mazraoui delete, you want 2019 Mazraoui in delete. Well, when delete was in Juve and Bayern, when they were sticking up this pitch in those 2 teams, you said nothing. You are looking at delete from Bayern. You're not seeing the delete from Juve and Bayern. Mazraoui, you didn't see Mazraoui in Bayern when he was getting benched by old ass Lima. Like they put him left back, bench, right back, bench, midfield, bench, and you're talking about Mazraoui. Please. And again, I don't know what tactics we're gonna play, so I can't recommend a player. This whole preseason, I haven't been watching preseason. Like I told you, I'm not watching preseason, but I could tell about player. Also, that player like Maximilian Briere, please leave that man alone. Let him have a good career. Don't bring him to Manchester United. Like again, I said, Xerxes 23-year-old, Holding's 22-year-old, Ethan Whitley's 19-year-old. You want to bring a 21-year-old? All these little ass kids play striker? Please don't waste my time.
Got you.
You know what you should have done? You should have hijacked Calafiori, but no, he's in Arsenal. You have no left back. I repeat, you have no left back. You went on preseason tour with an under 18 left back in Harry Amat and Sam Murray. What are we doing here? What's your question?
So, Omo, for you, you're saying that Mazraoui is not gonna be helpful offensively. Is that what you're saying, or no?
No, I'm not saying he will not be helpful offensively. He's better than Wan Bissaka offensively. Him and Delo, and we don't know. So what are you going to do? You need Mazraoui. You're getting Mazraoui to unlock Anthony. You're getting Mazraoui to unlock Anthony because they both play their best football under Ten Hag and Ajax. Did I lie?
No.
Next question.
I don't know about unlocking Anthony. Anthony cannot unlock himself, bro. So that part I don't know about, But the thing about it is, for me, I just feel like
I don't care. Ignore the chat. Ignore the chat. I'm on a timer here. Ignore the chat. You're getting it right back. No. Listen. You're getting a right back because he can play left back. Don't get me that. Get a starting left back. Just that like say, I'm buying Luke Shaw so he could play right back. Does that make sense?
It's not because he can play left back. That's his secondary position, bro. So that means if you need cover on left back, he can do that. But he's being brought in to be.
Wait. Why do you need? Can't you buy cover? Who's just starting left? Wait. This year, who's that starting left back?
It's supposed to be Luke Shaw.
Supposedly. So you're supposed. He's supposed. The person should.
That's enough time. Your time has actually run out, and we don't know what to do with that, fam. Man gave you the full 4 minutes, fam. I gave you the full 4 minutes. What can I do? That was intense. What can I say, fam? That was intense. I don't know about you, but
Joe, yeah, he said a lot of words. This word count was high. He has the highest word count of the evening.
Bro, 4 minutes, 5,000 words.
Yikes, yo, big up Professor Over, man. But
no.
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa. Shut it, please.
No,
I don't know about you, man, in America right now, but it's hot in England. I ain't got time for this, blood. Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot over here. Well, that was a light dissertation for real. Okay, here's the thing, Joe. I have a question for you. Do I apparently look like our box wine manager? Just take a look at this. Do we look the same?
He looks like your daddy.
Nah. Call my mom.
He looks like he came to claim you, bro.
Either he's been to Botswana or my mom's been overseas, you know?
Oh my God, no. You about asking if he brought the milk back.
Oh my Lord. No,
Sorry, no stereotyping.
I saw that and I ignored it, you know, but then, you know, somebody also put it again and I was like, okay, I
No, I'm
needed
not lying though. You might look like you could be cousins.
Yeah.
Or you get shaped up at the same barber.
bro, yeah, no, we're definitely blood related. I wanted to actually just close it up by bringing back men like Charles because he had some interesting stuff earlier on. Charles.
I don't like people say a lot of things that don't make sense. Like people are going on about how why are we signing Mazraoui? We need
Yeah.
a midfielder, we need a striker, we need brother, we're selling to buy. That's literally what we're doing. All the news that has come out has said the each purchase is dependent on this person leaving.
It's on the left back.
Casemiro leaving means we can get a new DM. Wan Bissaka leaving means we can get Mazraoui. How are we going to sell Luke Shaw and Malasia to get a new left back? It's not happening. And we can't just say, oh, we're going to stop everything that we are doing to find a way to get money out of nowhere. We're selling to buy.
No. I'm going to ask you this question, bro. You said what? Bro, listen. Why can't if you're gonna sell Wan Bissaka, yeah, why can't we sell Luke Shaw? We ain't gonna get much. We're gonna get much money from Aaron
Brother, who is
Wan
going to
Bissaka
buy Luke
anyway,
Shaw?
yeah.
He was just out for a whole
Bro,
season on
I get what you're
250k.
saying, but Wan
Malasia hasn't
Bissaka was
even
out for
kicked
half the
a
season as
ball.
well.
Like, I'm not saying that we shouldn't sell them. I'm saying nobody is coming for them. You know who people have come for? Wan Bissaka. That's the person that right now they are negotiating for. We can't help that. We can't help who they
West
want to
Ham is the
buy.
same people that came in for Maguire last season. West Ham is
Yeah,
the same people that came in for McGinn. That's your guy.
yes, but
Who
they
came
didn't
in
come
for
for him this
McTominay last
season.
season.
They didn't come for him now. Who have they come for now? Who is actively being negotiated for
I'm
now?
off
It's
for the
Wan
guy, innit?
Bissaka.
There's a difference. You know what? Yeah, some teams will come in for somebody, and sometimes someone can get offered to somebody. I have a feeling that Man United is not putting Luke Shaw on the table like that, innit? Yeah, put Luke Shaw on the
Brother,
table. It's only because
everybody
Aaron Wan-Bissaka
in
is in the last year of
that
his
is
contract, why he's
false.
getting offered out like that. I
Brother,
would rather see the back of Luke Shaw before I see Aaron Wan-Bissaka leave, fam. Let Luke Shaw go, blood. What is he really offered, fam? No,
what you're
honestly,
saying,
you telling
like
me no?
now
Are
you're
you
just
telling me
talking
no,
sentiment,
and no?
bro.
But
This
let
is
me finish my question.
sentiment.
Are you telling me that Luke Shaw has given more to this club
I
because
never
with
said
his
that. I'm
injury
saying
record
that nobody
and
wants
Wan-Bissaka?
him.
So why can't
Brother,
Wan-Bissaka
nobody
with Luke
wants
Shaw?
Luke
We need
Shaw.
a left back.
His
We
injury
need a left
record,
back.
we all
One person at a time, Joe. One person at a time. Let me bring back Charles to answer Joe's question.
bro,
What are you saying, Joe?
I don't know why Joe is screaming. Nobody wants Shaw. It's not my fault that nobody wants to buy him. I can't control who they want to buy. Who do they want to buy? Wan Bissaka. Like, we can offer Luke Shaw to anybody. They look at this injury record and they say, yeah, lesser that, bro. Malasia, we don't know if that guy is real. I don't remember what he looks like on a football pitch, bro. We can't sell him. He isn't even fit. So what are we going to do? Where is the left back coming from? Where is the money coming from? All right, cool. Let's go sell our only right back and replace it at left back. And then next season, we're like, we only have one right back, arguing like idiots. It makes no sense. We are selling to buy. Whoever we can sell, we will replace. So all this talk of why are we buying this, why are we buying that, brother, go and find us somebody to buy all these players. Go and find somebody to buy McTominay so we can speed up the Ugarte deal. Find somebody to buy Luke Shaw or Malasia. If you can do it, brother, you will be united. But less of this yappa nonsense about we're not buying a left back, we're not buying a midfielder. We don't have peas.
Listen to this.
I'm gonna lower my yappa. How about this? I will lower my yappa to about around here. Yeah, how about this? I'm gonna get
All right.
into conversation voice. I use my inside voice, yeah. But listen to this, bro. Yeah. All I'm saying to you is this, logically, yeah. Josh, you know what, yeah, but you shut up. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, listen to me here. As I was saying, it's not like I don't understand what you mean, bro. Yeah, one for one, yeah, in, one out, whatever. But bro, you can't tell me that we should be look. The only reason that I will sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka before Luke Shaw is only if Aaron Wan-Bissaka wouldn't agree to a contract extension. Not a contract approval, Yeah, a contract extension. I would rather sell Luke Shaw, put him up on the table, let everybody know that he's there to be bought, bro. Someone, I believe it. Look, I can't look. No one could say they guarantee anything, right? But I think that there are teams out there that will buy Luke Shaw, fam. Yeah, there are teams out there that will buy Luke Shaw. There are people who buy. So there's someone who wants to take freaking Ericsson. Yeah, so he's telling me someone don't want to take Luke Shaw.
I'm telling
Someone
you,
bought
nobody.
Martial, bro. Someone bought Martial, fam.
Martial left
Yeah.
for free. What do you mean, bought?
Yeah,
Yes,
no.
but bro, he went to another team. Another team wanted
What
him. Is what
team?
I'm
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah,
signed for
Joe.
anyone. He hasn't
Jojo
signed for no
Martial.
one, bro. Like, what's he saying? Like,
I just
saying.
admitted.
What I'm saying is De Gea, it's not De Gea, fam. Yeah, it's not like he's out of a team, bro. That's what I'm getting at.
Joe, stay back there.
Like, I don't get what this
Martial
guy
is
is
not.
saying, bro.
Is
He's
currently
not with
unemployed.
anyone. Like, he just left for free. He's chilling in I think Spain or something in some church. Like, why are we talking this? You see, this is why I'm like, this is just sentiments, bro. We're not looking at this with common sense. It's one in, one out. That's the only way it's going to be. If we can find somebody to sell these people to, then we will focus on a new left back. But right now, man, them are trying to blood in Amas and the ginger head kid. I don't know what his name is, but yeah, sorry. That guy. That's our plan for left back next season, bro. Right back, right now there's an opportunity. We can sell Wan Bissaka and we can get Mazraoui. That's the opportunity on the table, and people are saying no.
Charles, listen to this. These words from Manchester United legend, okay? He said this. He was a right back. He's a former Man United legend. He said this. Having played at fullback in an era where wingers were fearless, I can tell you Aaron's defensive ability is one thing you'll never see any other player possess. He might be an upgrade, but trust me, something will always be missing after. Meaning, like if we get Mazraoui, it might be an upgrade, but something will always be missing after.
Yeah, I am, and I'm going to miss those last ditch slide tackles with the most of me, but I don't care. Move, bro. Or if all you're giving me is slide tackles, like think of it here. All of Wan Bissaka's best moments that come to mind are slide tackles. Slide tackle, slide tackle, slide tackle. First thing you think of is Zaha. But like, how many times, bro? Like, how many times is that going to happen? How many times are our fullbacks coming up against wingers that can dish them out? These are fullbacks at Manchester United. 70% of the time when we play, we have better players than the opposition. So we're keeping Wan Bissaka for
So,
what? 30% of
Charles,
it doesn't make any sense.
Charles, who is going to block? There's a new kid that Pep has, Savio, that Brazilian kid. He smokes defenders for a living.
Yeah.
Who are you going to put to block him?
Brother, I don't need to put anybody to block him. I've seen Liverpool beat up Man City with Trent at fullback. Don't tell me that my fullback needs to be Wan Bissaka with defending, bro. We can still win. We can still win. We don't need every slide tackle, fam. This is holding on a different level. Y'all are holding one facet of his game, slide tackles.
All right, you played yourself heard, brother. Let's bring back Joe. Let's bring back Joe and wrap up the show, bro. You heard Charles.
Charles is not wrong, in it. It's not like I'm saying Charles is wrong, in it. Yeah. Funny enough, yeah, I said in other streams that if we have to get rid of Aaron Wan Bissaka, let's get rid of Aaron Wan Bissaka, in it. Yeah, but I just feel like, look, we got two right backs. We got so many left backs. Yeah, I just want to see. You know what? Maybe it's the fact that I just want to see Luke Shaw leave before Aaron Wan Bissaka leaves. Isn't it? Maybe that's what's deeply embedded in me right now. Maybe that's what's coming to the forefront right now, isn't it? When I'm trying to speak, and it's just coming out all salty. But I don't care. Yeah, Aaron Wan Bissaka. You know, if you have to leave to go on, look. Somebody said actually I think it was at the start of the stream that people are saying that it's like, you don't want to admit that Aaron Wan Bissaka might want to actually just play first team football as well. Yeah. He might just want to play first team football where he is second fiddle right now. So, you know, if you can go to West Ham and get first team football, why not? It's not like I don't like the kid. I want him to do well. Yeah. I want him to do well. So go ahead. Maybe the pastures will be greener somewhere else in it. So
I hear it. Joe, one last question. Where does Martial play again?
I do.
Get out of here, man.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Kingsley, when we're closing up the show, one last call, and then we close up. Kingsley, big up yourself, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good, brother. All right.
You don't get to sit with me and take another call, fam. But you ain't. Nah, I'm joking. Talk to.
I'm with you. So, guys.
Yes. What's your take, bro? Let's hear your.
I'm with Charles. In all these around Wan Bissaka days, around Wan Bissaka that. Yeah, for sure. See, as a team, we need to grow. I can remember back then we had great players. Do you remember we have Hens at left back as at then before.
Yeah.
We had what was his name? David Beckham before Cristiano Ronaldo. We had George Best. Those are great players. Those were great players. And had it been we kept them as at then, thinking that okay, without them we can't do without them in the team, we won't be where we were by now. So every team, every season, every year, they look forward to move from the particular stage in which they are to the next level. How going to see? Sometimes I'm watching Man United.
Kingsley, that wasn't me. That was Joe in the background. The Wi-Fi was not moving good, my brother. My apologies. But I hear your point, though. We've had big players and that have come and left, and Manchester United still remains. Guys, the conversation for me boils down to this. I've had a soft spot for Wan Bissaka. I've really loved watch the last ditch tackle, but at the end of the day, we have to face a change is an inevitable factor. Like there's this quote actually that I want us to close the show on, and this quote goes a little something like this: in any given moment, we have two options: to step forward into growth or step back into safety. One player feels like we're stepping forward, taking a leap of faith into growth. One player feels like we're just trying to be safe and trying to make the thing that we're used to. And we're also going to lose that player for free if we keep him. Anyway, leave your comments in the chat. Where do you stand on this? Keep Wan Bissaka, bring in Mazraoui. Let me know. Hey, stop the applause yet. Stop the applause. Big up to you, Joe, in the background. But my name is Botswana Papi. This is Reckless late lunch, late brunch, late dinner. Hit the like button. Don't forget to check out Backhand Entertainment. That's Joe's channel. My channel is also Football Power Hour. But most importantly, you subscribe right now, because if you're here and you haven't hit the like button, you're a disgrace. Look at yourself. We out. Peace.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.